Guruji, I've been feeling a lot of anger and resentment lately. I'm wondering, is hatred really bad for us? Will it impact our health?
Leela, hatred is a powerful emotion. It may feel justified in the moment, but it carries long-term consequences. Any negative emotions is like carrying a burning coal. It harms the one who holds it the most. Let me tell you a story of Amba and Bhishma, where hatred shaped destiny itself. Amba was the eldest daughter of the king of Kashi. She had two sisters. The king arranged a Swayamvaram for them. Bhishma, the prince of Hastinapura, attended the Swayamvaram on behalf of his half-brother. Bhishma forcefully abducted all three, defeating the assembled kings. He took them to Hastinapura to be married to his half-brother. Amba tells Bhishma she loves Shalva, and Bhishma lets her go, but Shalva refuses her. Amba returns to Bhishma and asks him to marry, but Bhishma refuses to marry her due to the promise he made to his father. Amba performs severe penance. Shiva blesses her to be reborn as Shikandi and take revenge on Bhishma. She was reborn as Shikandi. In the Kurukshetra war, Shikandi, now a warrior, stood in front of Arjuna as a shield. Shikandi, face filled with rage and her eyes burning with hatred. In contrast, Bhishma, a mighty warrior, stands tall and composed. His expression is calm. He lets out a light-hearted smile, unfazed by Amba's deep resentment, as if dismissing her hatred that was carried on for 2 lifetimes. His smile is not of mockery but of detachment, showing that he has transcended such emotions, while Amba is still trapped in a cycle of revenge for almost 2 lifetimes. Since Bhishma refused to fight someone who was once a woman, Arjuna used this opportunity to shoot arrows at him. Thus, Amba's revenge was fulfilled, leading to Bhishma's fall. Hatred destroys oneself slowly compared to the one we hate.
Guruji, why did Amba hold on to her hatred for so long?
It was her ego that fed her hatred. When the ego is hurt, it wants to retaliate and prove itself right. There are 7 chakras in our body, and Lord Krishna has placed different emotions in different parts of the body. Think of the chakra like an empty container. When the ego is hurt, hatred starts filling the container, but the ego's job is to feed as much as possible, making the hatred grow. Slowly, the container overflows and starts affecting the organs around it, leading to illness and suffering. But Lord Krishna teaches us that forgiveness, yoga, meditation, and pranayama bring in good energy, which removes the negative energy stored in the chakras. When this happens, the goodness spreads to the parts of the body around the chakra, bringing balance and healing. Through Amba's story, Lord Krishna shows us that if you keep filling your heart with hatred day after day, even when you die, the negative energy will travel with you into your next birth. That is why it is important to release it in this life and free yourself.
So, what happens in the body when we hold on to emotions like hatred?
Negative emotions are stored in our chakras. The body has 7 main chakras. Muladhara chakra, located at the base of the spine. Constant fear is stored in this chakra. If this blocked over time, this manifests as chronic lower back pain, arthritis, and immune system disorders. Swadhisthana chakra, found just below the navel. Picture someone burdened with guilt, unable to express their true desires or emotions. When this chakra is imbalanced, it's like a dam holding back a river of suppressed emotions. Eventually, it leads to reproductive issues, kidney problems, urinary tract infections, and hormonal imbalances. Manipura chakra, situated in the upper abdomen. All the anger, constantly seeking control, is stored in this chakra. This chakra holds that burning frustration. If this energy isn't released, it builds up like a pressure cooker, leading to digestive disorders, ulcers, liver problems, diabetes, and chronic fatigue. Anahata chakra, located in the center of the chest. Now, imagine a heart full of unresolved grief and hatred. All those stored in this Anahata chakra. It becomes like a garden choked by weeds. It can cause high blood pressure, heart disease, asthma, and lung disorders. The very center of life becomes a source of suffering. Vishuddha Chakra, found at the throat. Picture someone who has so much to say but keeps it all inside. Their throat chakra gets clogged, and over time, their voice loses its power. It can lead to thyroid problems, throat infections, voice issues, and chronic cough. Ajna Chakra, positioned between the eyebrows. Imagine a person who feels mentally cloudy, unsure of their path or intuition. Their third eye chakra is blocked, causing headaches, migraines, vision problems, and insomnia. It's as if the clarity they need is hidden from them, and their mind can't find peace. Sahasrara Chakra, located at the top of the head. Now, think of someone who feels disconnected, as though they are floating aimlessly through life. When this chakra is blocked, it leads to depression, neurological disorders, chronic stress, and feelings of isolation.
Guruji, how can we release these negative emotions and heal?
The key to healing is to release the ego and embrace forgiveness. When we forgive, we free ourselves from the chains of hatred. Practice yoga, pranayama, meditation, and bhajan to remove all the negative energy that is stored in your chakras. There are various asanas in yoga to release the negative energy. These practices purify the mind and body, bringing balance to the chakras. When we express anger, hatred, or jealousy toward others, we may feel very happy that we are hurting them. But in reality, it is we who suffer the most, causing harm to our mind, body, and spirit, while the other person may remain unaffected. We all have to question ourselves, do we want to carry this burden into our next life, or release it through forgiveness and live happily?
Thank you, Guruji. I now understand that forgiveness and letting go of the ego are the keys to peace and healing.